There's no bride like me.
I saw a cookie with wings, Fee. Very shiny, very cool.
This place smells like...
Okay, there's too many
fresh
cookies talking.
dough.
I just need to do my plumbing intro for once. Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kicker Kingdom, where we're going to be delving back into the story of BEAST-YEAST. Why are we... Oh yeah, we're in front of the tree because I was doing berry picking. So why the pleb not? Anyway, we're delving back at a BEAST-YEAST because in the last portion of the video, well, technically the last video was about berry picking, which is still a really fun event. But in the last video of BEAST-YEAST, we were talking. Everyone was just talking amongst each other. Hollyberry Cookie was conversating with Pavlova, and Pavlova was, you know, just chatting about stuff. You know, everything like, "Ooh, Eternal Sugar, so great." And then Eternal Sugar also managed to meet Shadow Milk, which of course they met before, but for some reason we discovered that other beasts are hostile towards each other. Now the thing is, like, I guess it makes sense that they would all be in union before, but all of them don't like each other because they want to rule the world or something like that in their own ways. And the thing is, it is true because, you know, you could definitely see that they do not like each other within their own quotes. Like when you put two of them out into battle, like in the arena or something like that, they will usually have a tendency to communicate with each other. Like, for example, Burning Splice wants to destroy Eternal Sugar Cookie's land. Eternal Sugar Cookie doesn't want that. Mystic Flower Cookie thinks Shadow Milk is annoying. Shadow Milk thinks Mystic Flower is too, like, you know, nothing burger. And also, everything along those lines. Even, I feel like Mystic Flower thinks Eternal Sugar Cookie is, like, too boisterous and stuff like that. But you know how it works, and for all I know, Silent Salt is just a mutie. But there's that, which I find pretty interesting, how that's Shadow Milk Cookie's appearance in the story, which I guess kind of explains, why we do see Shadow Milk Cookie's enemies within, like, the first two levels of this. I don't know why they also mainly appear there, but maybe it's, like, traces that they left there. Who knows? But with that being said, before I go ahead and continue on with this video, I'll try to read comments of the video, trying to build a bootleg Paradise of Sloth. It's still a work in progress. But with that being said, also, if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read down the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters the most. But immediately we have the Gift of Sloth, where we have a couple of things right here, like a Deliverer of Sloth, which is just straight up an eyeball on a toothpick, or a fork. Okay. And also, we're fighting cookies like Breakers of Sloth, Terrible Tooth of Love, Slothful Heart, and Jawbreaker Dentures. I think we're just going to the dentist, and these guys are just trying to... These enemies look awful. Like, horrendous. Gross. Let me just get a quick comment out of the way from Madam Somnambule saying, question of the day, so many breakfast food that's hard to choose my preferred one. I do love eggs, like scrambled or made into a sandwich, but I love pancakes. Also, biscuits and gravy, pretty good. All those foods sound delicious. Like, seriously, last night, or 2 nights ago or something, actually, I think my mom made pancakes, and I was tempted to have it, but, I had to bat it against it because, you know, diabetes and stuff like that. I've had this weird leg pain for some reason, and it's not this new one. It's more like an achingness, which I'm hoping that it goes away at some point. If not, then that's not good for me. But I can still, I can at least breathe at least. Anywho, let's get back onto this because I'm actually excited. A lot more excited for the fact that soon we're going to be hitting 100,000 subscribers. That's going to be such a plumbing milestone and a half. Anyway.
According to the Sugar Angels,
I think your voice got cut off there for a moment, Sugarfly.
the intruder should be Wildberry Cookie? Raspberry Cookie? How did they...
Oh, thank goodness. They're alive and well. Wildberry Cookie, Raspberry Cookie, Tiger Lily Cookie.
Your Majesty!
I'm glad to see you safe.
Likewise, my friend. But wait.
Oh my! Look at my reflection in the water! I look positively stunning! This grotesque scenery accentuates my gorgeousness!
Why is she here? Huh?
My dough has become one with my blade. Say goodbye to those endless, rigorous training sessions.
Did they sneak him in?
Can anyone dance more elegantly than I? Decidedly not.
Who cares?
Bear jellies of every flavor imaginable. I can stuff myself with bear jellies without selling them. No more dealing with rude customers, too.
Everyone knows I'm the strongest cookie in the market. Woo-hoo! I don't have to fight to prove myself anymore.
Why are all the cookies of the Hollyberry Kingdom here?
It seems that everyone has been transported to this realm.
They were talking to the air when we found them.
I don't know why they're acting this way, but I'm glad you two aren't affected.
Ha ha ha! Oh joy! I can pick out dresses for Princess Cookie all day, every day.
I can pet all the butter tigers without any worries.
Oh no, even you two? Who put you under the spell?
Mother? How do you mean, Mother? Look around. Everyone is so happy. It's paradise.
No, listen to me. We must escape. Come to your senses. This is the realm of a beast. We must return to our Hollyberry Kingdom.
Your Majesty? I just love it here. No more flaunting myself at all those endless parties. You don't realize how exhausting it was. Countless banquets, dancing, dinners.
And how many years have I wasted on training? Here, I can be the strongest without much effort.
The marketplace is always full of rowdy ruffians, while merchants like me simply try to make it through the day. But here, I can munch on bear jellies and rest. No more work for me.
I didn't ask for this life of fighting. The noble houses of the Hollyberry Kingdom don't care about us common folks. All they do is party night after night without coming up with any solutions for real problems.
Everyone is always so quick to blame us nobles. But have you ever thought about how difficult it is to rule the kingdom and be rich? The audacity! Here, on the other hand, all creatures treat me as I deserve. Like royalty.
Yes, we can get back to this debate later, but for now, we have to escape.
No. We all had enough. Our kingdom of passion knows no rest, Your Majesty. Day after day, dragons threaten our very survival.
Yes. Back home, I lived in fear, scared that dragons might burn my shop down to the ground.
And now that we're finally free from those fears, you're asking us to leave, Your Majesty?
Yes, you must. This place is...
Rich coming from you, Queen Mother. You've left the kingdom. No, abandoned your duties and us whenever you pleased. And now you're asking us to go back to a world full of pain and sorrow? Yeah, hold on. Now that I think about it, had Her Majesty never left the kingdom, we wouldn't have gotten attacked by dragons or lost our princess.
And in all the chaos and confusion, those lizards kidnapped one of the twin princesses.
Terrible stuff. Too bad the queen abandoned her duties and her land.
No.
Do not listen to them, Hollyberry Cookie.
Are these cookies from your homeland, Hollyberry Cookie?
Yes.
A gift graciously prepared for you by Eternal Sugar Cookie herself. How thoughtful.
Oh, that's what she was talking about.
What are you saying?
What kind of gift is that? She brought these cookies here against their will.
It might seem as if this gift, bestowed by the wise bringer of happiness, is meant for Hollyberry Cookie alone. But if you think about it, truly, it's a gift for all. Now, no one will face the same pain Wildberry Cookie has. Isn't it wonderful? And you, Hollyberry Cookie, your shield can finally rest, for none of these cookies require your protection.
We've heard enough.
Look at all these happy faces. They're radiating with happiness.
We don't want to go back to the Hollyberry Kingdom.
What has gotten into you all? You're Hollyberrians for Berry's sake.
Perhaps my family and I could get used to a life without harvesting berries under constant threat from monsters.
I was so scared about another war breaking out. But this place feels so safe.
Even the soldiers? Looks like you two need more training.
No. All of you are right. Yeah, of course you'd say all of them are right, because now the fact that, like, how did Eternal Sugar Cookie bring them all here? Does that mean she had to leave the kingdom? How else would she be able to drag everyone from that kingdom into this one? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? Because there's no way she would have left this kingdom. There's no way. She likes this place too much. It's not even a kingdom, it's a living paradise. But like, there's no way. I'm confused myself as to how she dragged every single one of them there. Because the path from, at the very least, the path from point A, the Hollyberry Kingdom, to point B, the Paradise of Sloth, that's pretty far, I'm pretty sure, in comparison to how map designs work. Where are we going over now? A rainbow? And we have to try and box Sugarfly? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But really? Okay, sure. Why the pleb not? Because that just makes a whole lot of sense in my book. Anywho, there's a bomb for you. Gave her silliness, left a comment saying, question of the day, waffles, I love waffles, and also cheese bread. Both are good, cheese bread and waffles. I wish I had more of those in my life. And also, Dale Game Dale says, question of the day for breakfast, egg fried rice and water. You can't beat that combo, it's a good combination. Egg fried rice and water, I've only had, like, egg fried rice once, but man, was that good. Like, because I had, like, this nice hibachi sort of place, this nice Japanese food restaurant. And, mwah, I love hibachi. Hibachi is some of my favorite sorts of foods to ever have to indulge in. Now, Draco also says, unfortunately that the decor sets are only themed around the big updates, and they don't put effort into making sets around other updates, with the only exception being the Flower City set, but that's like, because it already existed in the CN version, so globally, it didn't actually make them. Like, imagine a whole set based around the Matchmaking Oven update. That's a full-on wedding set that's based around Fire Spirit, or something around the Dragon's Valley. It's just so disappointing that we never saw great takes on these opportunities. I gotta be honest, I 100% agree. And you say you should make a little, decor sets for Burning Spice or Dark Cacao areas in my kingdom. I should probably work on those, especially one for Burning Spice, just to maybe complete like Beast-esque areas, because I think that'd be cool. But I do understand where you're coming from. A Matchmaking Oven set. Imagine like you could make like a whole wedding aisle in your kingdom. That would be amazing. I would so dedicate a set to that. At the very least, make a set where like, you know, it involves the mines. Like, you'd think it would make sense. I don't know what it means to be happy anymore.
Your Majesty!
I wasn't a perfect ruler, but I know I did my best for our kingdom, and yet despite my efforts, I never managed to take care and make you all as content, as happy as you're here. No matter how hard I tried, I failed to bring you true joy. How could I take that away from you?
The Berry families have always stood united as one, despite our differences, brought together by a common goal. And that is protecting the Hollyberry Kingdom you've passed down to us, Your Majesty. Your legacy. As the commander of this expedition, I've sworn on my sword. I've taken an oath to keep our kingdom safe, with courage and determination guiding my path. But if Hollyberrians themselves no longer care for their home, is there even a kingdom to protect?
That oath you're speaking of, it seems more like a burden to me.
What?
Hollyberry Cookie, you said you don't know what it means to be happy. Allow me to show you the true happiness bestowed by Eternal Sugar Cookie upon all in her sacred paradise.
Sugarfly, I know you look very beautiful and dashing, but now would be the best time for you to just step away from me. I'm not looking for you to forcefully show me what true happiness is, because I'm pretty sure that's really different from how your happiness is defined. I'm pretty sure. Huh? Cookies from Noisy Place beyond the jungle? Why are they here?
What an adorable butter tiger. Reminds me of my younger days when I used to roam the jungle with your kind.
Cookies from the palace too? All went in the box like us?
You must be around the same age as Princess Cookie. Oh, my lost daughter would have been just like you. Darling, if this truly is a paradise of happiness, what if our little girl is awaiting us here?
Well, if that is true, perhaps we can stay here forever.
Gacha?
Oh, my baby. Oh, my sweet child. Where could you be?
He's crying. But the tiger, bring berries. Come on, don't cry. Eat berries. Good for you.
Yeah. Oh, they're so sour.
You too?
So tart.
My goodness. Where are we?
I can think clearly now.
Someone's thinking clearly about a dirt bike outside.
Darling, look around. It seems like the Beast cookie has gotten to us. The wretched beast has brought all of the Hollyberry Kingdom here to her domain.
Oh, my head. It feels so heavy.
You've woken up?
It's all thanks to you. We must wake the others. Could you help us?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. Tiger Lily's coming in clutch just because
What a
she had to grab all those berries from the
joyous
tree. You know, if she likes all those outside berries, then you know what? Let her eat all those outside berries, because without her help, then we definitely would not be here. We'd all be screwed. And it's all thanks to Tiger Lily. I think we'll do like one more level and then do a quick ending, just because I'm pretty sure we're about to reach an interesting climax where Sugarfly is gonna try and stop us. But, you know how it is. We've got the guts and glory for this. Anyway, while I go through this level, it's Caitlin left a comment saying, boiled eggs, toast with chocolate and pancakes. Chocolate and pancakes? Ooh. That sounds like a really good combination, especially with hard-boiled eggs. I had hard-boiled eggs yesterday. No, not yesterday, but like a few days ago. And also, you found me no wee. What? Well, your name said, that's your name, but your question says, what cookies do you think would make the best garlic bread? I don't know, like, what cookie do you think would make the best garlic bread? I guess my immediately thought would be butter pretzel, because, you know, she's an artist, so of course she would, like, coat things with butter, because, you know, butter makes sense. I guess butter squid too, but, like, I feel like it'd be a little more, well, I guess if it's squid, maybe it'll be a little bit more artistic. I don't know, because, movie direction, stuff like that. And then again, I feel like everything pie could also make a really good garlic bread, but she just makes anything out of everything. So there's that. Also, Tatsugiri says, also question, I'm doing a challenge run using the first 5 cookies. You get any tips after I beat the game? I kind of want to do only common cookies next. If you're only using the first 5 cookies that you get, I feel like you should make it so that, if you have an interesting challenge run, what you could do is that after every world, or every, like, big level, like, you know, 10, 15, 10, 30, you always do a poll, and then you have an opportunity to, like, change out some cookies so you can reorganize your strategy. Oh, I'm gonna go for that big infinite boost. Big infinite boost. Because I feel like you can give yourself more variety, and also gives you some more randomness factor. That, or you can make it so that whenever you do a poll, you have to lock yourself in. So, like, after World 1, like, you have your 5 cookies, but then
ignorance.
World 2, you do another 10 poll, and you have a new set of cookies that you can choose, so you have to lock into that. And if you see levels as unbeatable, just, like, try your hardest, but if it's unbeatable, then do another poll and see how far that can get you. So next level is True Happiness, and we're gonna save that for the next video, because, well, this is certainly gonna be a long-lasting. Now, just for our last few comments to quickly get through, orange juice and toothpaste. Ew! You left a comment saying, toasted bagel, with the edge slightly burnt with cream cheese. A toasted bagel is always amazing. Wasson Brooks left a comment saying, my grandmother's pound cake, which, pound cake is always solid, but I never really had much of it in my life. Shaved Soda responded with bacon and eggs, and bacon and eggs is, of course, a classic combination of nice protein and sweet and savory meals, specifically savory. Sarah Flo says, question for the day, I would say a bagel with cream cheese, specifically salmon cream cheese. I don't think I've ever had salmon cream cheese, but it sounds good. And Minty Churus Clan says, or Chustard Clan saying, or I suck at this, but you like saying, Chester Clan saying, question of the day, waffles over medium eggs, bacon and ham, or an egg sandwich. All those sound like a good combination, like something sweet, something savory, something with protein. And Truthless Recluse says, as a German, I would say, Broten. It's bread, but it's kind of small. Okay. Broten. I'm saying that awfully, I'm sorry. One more comment I will say from You Are Not Moki says, hopefully this place will fix my poor sleeping schedule. Well, you can beg. And question of the day, anything really, especially a breakfast sandwich. Breakfast sandwich, especially when they're pre-made, they're always good for the go. Anyways, with that being said, I'll end the video right here. So if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get a Kick Run YouTube stuff absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise so you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.